Hello crochet friends, welcome back. We're working on our snowman. The last time we finished his little head here. I've secured everything on top. Hopefully you have also. Looks a bit like a marshmallow to me, but you know, it's cute. Okay, so he's all set for the head portion and our little eyes. We're going to put that aside. We're going to work on the hat. I'm going to make my hat red, so you pick the color of your choice for your hat, what you want it to look like. I'm thinking because it's kind of like a, you know, like a winter hat that we would normally wear, not like a top hat or anything like that. I was kind of thinking red might be pretty, maybe a green, so you know, choose whatever color you'd like. So let's get ourselves started. We're using that same hook, the same G6 4mm crochet hook. That's what I'm using still. And this doesn't start with a magic circle, it starts with chaining. So we're going to take our yarn and we've got our tail to the left. We're going to make a loop, drop that working tail behind the loop. Dear, everything's all floppy on mine. There we go. Going inside the circle, grab that working tail, hold both of them, and pull that up on the shank of your hook. Okay, we're getting ready to go. We want to start with chaining. Like I said, we want to chain 16. So yarn over and pull through 1, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 3, go all the way to 16. Okay, I have a nice chain of 16 here, and we are going to work back to our knot at the very beginning. So what we want to do is we want to go into the second chain from our hook and give it a single crochet. So here's our hook. This is chain 1. This is chain 2 right here. When you're working in a chain, you're only picking up that one piece, right? So we're going to yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 for a single crochet. Nice and easy. We're going to do this all the way down, enter our next chain, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2. We'll have a total of 15. It'll be 15 single crochet worked along the chain all the way down to the knot. And with this little hat that we're making, the whole time you're going to have 15 stitches. So your count's not going to change at all. So you should remain with your 15. Just keep track that you have that, because we're making a flat piece. This is going to be a flat piece. It's going to be sewn together. It'll be cinched at the top, and then we're going to make it a little pom-pom, make it a cute little winter hat for our snowman. Okay, so it'll be really cute. But at least it's always nice to know when you work, sometimes you work a project and you're like, oh, what should it look like? That's why I like to kind of fill y'all in on this is what it's supposed to be. I'm a visual person, so that really does help me. I'm hoping it helps you also. I need to kind of see things. Alrighty, here we are. This is our last one. So it's curled up on you. That's normal. Chain 1. You're always going to chain 1. Chain 1, turn your work. We were on the back side there. We're looking at the back of our work. Now what we're going to do for our remaining rounds, and it's going to be 2 through 25. This is what we're going to do. We had chained 1, we turned our work, we're going into the back loop. So we have the front loop and the back loop, and we're going to single crochet. And we're going to go along to the next one, single crochet in the back loop the whole way, all the way down. And this is going to be for 2 through 25. So we're going to have to keep track of our rows here, and it's okay. We know how to do that, right? We've done that with the head there, the head portion. So we're just going to write it down if we want to, or you can use a stitch counter. I'm just going to go along, and in each of these rows, you're going to back loop only, single crochet, whoop, drop that one. Single crochet all your 15 stitches. All right, so it's not going to be hard. You're just going to have to keep track of the number of rows, that's all. So because it's nice single crochet, might be something you could do when you're sitting relaxing somewhere, maybe if you're on a road trip or something. That's always nice. Have a little something to work on. All right, we're getting near the end. So this is the end of row 2 that we're on. This is 15 stitches. Now that last one, do keep an eye on that last one as you're going along. It kind of sits a little different, doesn't it? You see how it's flat? Don't forget that one or your count won't be correct. Chain 1, turn your work, okay? So then you would proceed the same thing. Back loop only, single crochet, okay? Just like this. And what this is doing, why we're doing this back loop only on each of these rows, it's making a ridge. So it's going to make your hat look like it's ribbed, and it'll be pretty. You'll like it, I think. And it gives it just a nice little bit of detail. All right, so keep going along with this. Like I said, 2 through 25. It's a bit of homework for today. So I am going to finish it up and I will show you so you know what your finished product is supposed to look like, okay? So I'm going to keep going with this and then I'll cut back in and I'll show you what it looks like. But you take your time. Take your time and you work on each of your stitches. Get them nice and neat. Make sure you're getting the right stitch. This one doesn't look right to me. There we go. Okay, so make sure you're getting the whole back loop only stitch, just that whole piece there. Don't lose any strands or anything, and 15 the whole way. All right, okay, have fun with this, enjoy it, make it beautiful, and I'll be back in a minute to show you, maybe more than a minute, to show you through 25. All right, here we go. Okay, this is what it looks like when you get through 25. It makes a beautiful little swatch of all this nice ribbing on our work, okay? So it's not very big. We can measure it out just so you have an idea. It's not huge. Let's see here. Well, about 5 inches wide by about 3 inches tall, okay? So just to give you an idea, about 5 inches wide, 3 inches tall, and that's just going to give you this nice ribbing. When we assemble everything, we are going to be sewing it together like I was telling you, and then cinching it, making it into a cute little, you know, a nice little winter hat. So keep going with that, but I just wanted you to see what it looked like and see how pretty the ribbing is, okay? All right, have fun with this. I'll see you next time. Thank you, and have a joyful day.